What's up guys, Vincent Kudrna here, rider for Fasen Scooters. I'm down here at the Vault today and I'm going to be doing a custom build for you guys. Going to be using a lot of Fasen scooter parts and looking forward to the build, should be sick. And let's get to it. First I'm going to grab my signature deck. Gonna go find it in this giant warehouse of parts. Hopefully I can find it. Got the first part here, my signature deck, the graphic I drew myself. And yeah, I'm gonna pick some other parts to match the blue graphic on the bottom. Thinking about doing some teal stuff, so see how that goes. Gonna go find the bars next, so let's do that. So we've made it to the section where all the bars are at and stumbled upon these Fasen Aussie bars. Some of my favorite bars I've rode. They're the high density aluminum bars. Picked the chrome ones here, so should match my deck pretty good and it'll look sick on the custom build. So now we'll move on to finding the fork. I'm gonna pick a Fasen bullet fork and hopefully they have a teal one, so go find that next. So got the Fasen bullet fork in teal right here. Comes pre-fitted with the IHC compression, so it'll work perfectly with these Fasen aluminum Aussie bars. So it'll all just go together perfect and you'll be ready to go. All right, so next to hold the bars onto the fork, the essential part we need is this Fasen clamp right here. I'm gonna pick the 2-bolt coming in the teal colorway to match the teal bullet fork. So should be sweet and will look super sick and match all the way up. Next, we're gonna pick the grips. So follow me this way. So next we're gonna do the NV grips coming in teal and black to match the other teal parts I've picked. These grips are super comfortable, they're nice and long and they'll look great on the Aussie bars. So next we'll move on to the grip tape. So the Vault has a lot of like sick looking grip tape to choose from. I'm gonna try to pick something that kind of goes with the teal colorway. I think I'm liking this one. Got like a variety of plants and stuff and some teal leaves on there and all that. Some pineapples, can't go wrong with the pineapples. So next we're gonna go to the wheels. I'm gonna choose a 120 millimeter just because I prefer like the little more ground clearance they give you, and I think it gives you a bit more of a balance point, and some of my favorite tricks are like nose manuals and manuals, so definitely gonna go with the 120s. So I'm gonna pick these burnt pipe spoked 120s. They're super light, the colorway will match as well. So now we're gonna move on to the headset. All right, so next I'm gonna choose the Fasen black integrated headset. I think the black will match the wheels and the other black like sub colors on the scooter. We're gonna go with this black Fasen headset. So finally we're gonna go grab some of the new NV aluminum bar ends to go right into the bars. Gonna grab these. I actually haven't seen these in person yet. They look super sick. And yeah, they'll go great with the chrome Aussie bars that I picked. So yeah, now that we got all these parts together, let's go to the back and throw the whole scooter together and should be sweet. Can't wait to see what it looks like. So let's do it. All right guys, so made it back to the studio, picked out all my parts, got them laid out on the table right here. Just looking at them, I think the custom build is gonna turn out super rad. I'm just gonna go over the parts that I chose again. We got my signature deck right here. Super stoked with how this thing turned out. Stoked with how it's been and for everyone's support who's gotten it, thank you. And this wheel just decided to fall over, so I'll go to this next. Got the 120 millimeter spoked Fasen wheel. Then we got the Aussie bars right here. They're high density aluminum, so it'll be a bit stronger than your typical aluminum bar. And they are light bar as well, so it'll help keep your scooter balanced, and it's good for all those scooter flip tricks that I like to do as well. Then we got the Fasen bullet fork right here in teal. I think the teal color looks super sick. It comes with the IHC compression just built in, so it'll go hand in hand with these aluminum bars. And we also got these NV grips. They're pretty long compared to other grips. They're real soft as well. I'm also really digging the black and teal colorway, so that'll match really good with all the other parts I've picked too. Then we got the Fasen headset in black. Again, chose that to match the other parts. The Fasen headsets are some of the smoothest on the market, so it'll fit right into my deck. That's sick as well. Then we got the new NV aluminum bar ends. These things are super dope looking. Actually my first look at them here in the shop today. And then we got this grip tape over here. I picked that to help the scooter stand out a bit more. It's got a bunch of flowers and plants and stuff, and the teal leaves will hopefully come into the colorway as well. We got some pineapples on there, can't go wrong with those. So yeah, let's get right into the custom build. Here we go. All right, so first I'm gonna install the grip tape. I think it's the best thing to do first when you're building a scooter, just because all the other parts are out of the way. You can get a clean cut on the grip tape as well. Peel the back off. I like to overlap it a bit just so it sticks on there real nice. So next, I usually take like an Allen key or something and run it along the edges like this so you get like a good outline to cut out. So. Get as clean of a cut as you can. Never been super good at putting grip tape on, but try my best. All right, so got the grip tape on. I think it's looking super fresh. Like I'm stoked on this grip tape selection. Next, I usually just install the whole front end. So start with the headset right here. I usually just drop the headset bearing right onto the fork. So slide all that in there. The IHC fork comes with its own little compression ring. So it's different than like your typical one that comes with your headset. This one's a bit like thicker because the fork tube on the IHC fork is smaller, which is why I kind of picked it to go like hand in hand with the Aussie bars. So just fits right in there. Then the little spacers. I usually use like the headset cap to help me push them down right on there. And then lastly, we'll put this compression bolt right in there. It's just as easy as that to get your compression going and your fork installed. So IHC makes it super convenient, just easy to use with like other parts, super universal. It's like a cheap option compared to like having to buy SCS or a separate HIC compression. Just super cool that it all comes together. So yeah, next we're gonna move on to the brake. Gonna stick this right in the back here. Actually like a big fan of these new Fasen brakes. They kind of have these like side panels which like block your wheel and stuff. I just think they look cool. So yeah, we'll throw that right in there, line it up, drop your bolt in. Yeah, we'll tighten that up on there. Next, I'm gonna put on the back wheel. So another cool addition that Fasen has done with this deck is that it has these like rubber ends on the back spacers, which kind of helps you like slide them right in there. And the rubber spacer kind of just like locks it in there. Then your wheel just slides right in. So get your wheel all lined up with the spacers. The axle is just not trying to go in right now. There we go. Get that other side of the axle in there. Get this back wheel all tightened up. All right, so moving on, we're gonna install the front wheel into the fork. Front wheel is gonna go right in there. Dang, that was looking sick against the teal fork. Two blues aren't quite the same shade, but I think they complement each other pretty good. Then the other side, tighten it up. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So front wheel is all tightened up. I think it's just looking super sick so far. Next, I think we're gonna slide the grips onto the bars. Vault's got this handy-dandy air compressor. Shoot some air right in there and the grips should slide on. And if you're a little hot during the custom build, you can just blow off and get right back to it. Gonna move right onto these bar ends, get those in there. Gonna get those right in there. And dude, again, these are just looking super sick. I haven't seen them in person yet. I'm gonna have to get a pair of these for my own scooter. Just tighten it right up in there. The cool thing about alu bar ends is that they'll last a lot longer than your typical like nylon or plastic bar end. And they look nice and shiny. So good addition to your scoot. So we got one side in. It's looking super sick. And the way these work is that they have like a little bolt on the end and the bolt kind of makes these things expand. Pretty cool little system Envy's got going on in there. There we go. All right, so now we got the bar ends in. All right, so now we're gonna slide this Fasen clamp right onto the Aussie bars. And again, like the teal is just looking super sick together, all these blues, and then along with like the blue graphic on the bottom of the deck. I think it's gonna look super fresh when it's all together. So let's slide this on. Kind of just like align the back of it with the slit in the bars. Then I kind of like to just tighten it up a bit so it kind of stays aligned. Now we got that all on there. Let's slide the bars right onto the fork. So like, dang, like even just looking at it right now, like the clamp just matches the fork and stuff so good. Just like super stoked on how this is looking. Tighten up this clamp a little bit more. It doesn't fall off when I pick it up. All right, so I got the scooter all together. Gonna do a quick drop test for you guys. Scooter is super dialed. And it's not like the most important thing to me. As long as it rolls, I'm good with it, but can't go wrong with a dialed scooter. It always feels real nice. All right guys, so here's the finished product. Super stoked with how it turned out. Just wanted to give a shout out to The Vault for having me on the channel. Big shout out to Fasen and Envy for providing all the parts and being like the sickest sponsor. And also follow me on Instagram at Vincent Kudrna and keep an eye out for my upcoming YouTube channel. Planning on making one over summer, so that should be pretty sweet. Another shout out to my signature deck. Shout out to Fasen. Thank you guys for making this possible. Real hyped with the graphic, and be sure to check it out over at The Vault. This scooter will be available soon, so check that out as well. And yeah, thanks a lot to The Vault for having me on the channel. Have a good one.